Hey guys, what's up? My name's Ines. I write kissing books, and today I'd like to share a writing tip with you. Here it goes. If you've introduced your handsome hero and your likable heroine, it's time for them to meet. The meet cute is the classic scene in a romance or romantic movie where the lovers cross paths for the first time on the screen or on the page. I believe there's four components to this meeting. One, the setting, two, the trope, three, the attraction, and four, the situation. At its core, the setting of a novel refers to the time and place in which a story takes place. But it's much more than just a static backdrop. It's a living, breathing entity that can influence, enhance, and sometimes even dictate events and emotions of the narrative. In Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, this is set during the Regency era. The place is a small town, the mood is contemporary romance with a social commentary tone. Stephanie Meyer's Twilight is set during the time period of the 20th century. It too takes place in a small town. The mood is a paranormal romance with a suspense tone. E.L. James's 50 Shades of Grey is set during the 20th century. Unlike the first two, it takes place in the big city of Seattle, Washington. The mood is a coming of age sexual awakening, and the tone is that of an erotic romance. Though these three novels are set in different places and time periods, they all pretty much have the same story. Opposites attract, which is a trope. A trope is a recurring motif, theme, or convention in literature. It's a recognizable element or pattern that readers can identify having seen it in various forms across different works. Tropes can be character types, plot devices, setting, or even specific events or interactions. I think the setting and trope will help you to direct the characters in the meet cute. For example, if you have an office romance, then the setting could be the copy room or the company Christmas party. The trope, which is office romance, helps you to understand the stakes early on in the story. So, again, in this office romance, we know that one or both of the lovers could lose their jobs if this romance blooms and then is uncovered. The next thing that needs to be decided is the attraction that the lovers feel towards each other and the situation they find themselves in when they initially meet. The types of attraction or connection were already set forward by film scholars who noted four different types. There's pull, when the characters are instantly and mutually attracted to each other, like in Romeo and Juliet, which is not a romance, it's a tragedy because it ends unhappily. There's push, where the characters are instantly and mutually disinterested in each other, like in the movie When Harry Met Sally. There's push pull, where one character is instantly attracted, but the other character is disinterested, like in the beloved film and book, The Notebook. And finally, there's neutral nervous. This is when one character awkwardly tries to hide their attraction while the other character is completely oblivious to the situation, like in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. For our trope of office romance, which is the setting, let's look at a tone that's present day. The heroine could be the boss who just got a promotion. The hero might be the new intern or even the guy working in the mailroom. No matter which of the four attractions you choose, whether they're immediately into one another or they have some pulling resistance, the stakes are high for both our hero and heroine. Her reputation is on line if she's caught with a subordinate. Meanwhile, he could lose his job for fraternizing with the boss. So, in the office romance, we know where they're going to meet. You can choose how they'll react when they meet each other, and we know the stakes of them getting together is that their jobs can be on the line. But how should this happen? The last part of the meet cute is the situation. I think there's four main types of situations. There's heroic, where one lover rescues the other from danger or a questionable situation. Think superhero or military romance. The situation could be embarrassing, where one or both of the lovers find themselves in an uncomfortable, cringe-worthy situation. Think about just any rom com that you can imagine. The situation could be insta love, where one or both of the lovers see stars and forever when they spot each other. This happens in most paranormal romances where a wolf shifter or a vampire sees his fated mate. And finally, the situation could be contentious or adversarial, where they're at each other's throats, either immediately or for something that happened in their past, like in the film and book The Hating Game. You'll set the tone of the novel for this office romance depending upon the situation you choose. The hero could be heroic and rescue our heroine from a break in the office, or maybe it's an embarrassing situation where she's changing in her office and he walks in. It could be insta love where they spot each other in the copy room and sparks go off in their eyes as well as in the copy machine. Or maybe it's contentious because he interrupts her big presentation as he's trying to fix the presentation board. There you have it, guys. The four elements that define the meet cute, as per me. We've got setting from Pride and Prejudice's historical backdrop to 50 Shades of Grey modern city. There's the trope, which are common narratives like opposites attract, setting the emotional stakes. There's the attraction, which could be a mutual allure like in Romeo and Juliet, or a one sided interest like in the notebook. And the situation, be it a heroic rescue or an embarrassing mix up. All four combined, these elements ignite sparks that fuels the start of the romance journey. Need help planning your next heart pounding romance? You can download my free romance map at AnessWrites.com/romance map. And I'll be back soon with another tip on how to write a binge worthy romance. I'll see you then. Bye.